Boker Tov, everybody. So this week's portion is Terumah. It's about offering. And there's a lot of portions that do talk about offerings, and they talk about what happens here, which is the building of a dwelling place for God as our people was wandering in the desert. But this one is special. It's the first time it's mentioned. It's also not happening yet. It's instructions from God. It's from God's perspective. And so I wanted to take an opportunity here and now to put us in God's proverbial shoes. So I want to encourage you to get comfortable for a moment and possibly close your eyes and imagine you are boundless and uncontainable. Now imagine someone who loves you built a space just for you. They had limited resources at their disposal, but they used the best of what they had, what they think you might appreciate. Imagine the walls. What do they look like, feel like? What colors are they? How might the room be laid out? Imagine the different sorts of objects they would place there for you and furniture. What might these objects be? What do they look like? What kind of offerings would they bring to show appreciation for you? Possibly food or drink? Is it something to keep your attention engaged? Is this a place you feel comfortable, loved, appreciated? Imagine the people who built this place for you have to disassemble it and reassemble it every couple of days as they embark on a long land journey, and that it's their first priority every time they set up a new camp. Imagine the care they put into laying out the space exactly the same every time. Given the choice to be absolutely anywhere, would you stay here with the people who built this for you? Do you feel a bond with these people, a closeness? Feel free to come back into your body and awareness, open your eyes. That closeness that you might have felt there, right? We talk about sacrifices in the Torah, korbanot. So we talk about sacrifices. The shorish of that, the root of that word is the karev, to draw closer, right? So this offering, this space, this dwelling space for God that we build, that God instructs us to build, this is in order for God to feel that closeness to us. Imagine the connections we make with people and that closeness we feel with people who do things for us, who show commitment and that special relationship to us. That's the kind of relationship that God is trying to build with us, right? God can be anywhere, right? God is limitless, boundless. And yet God wanted to be with us, and God wanted us to build a place where we could feel close to God. So even containing that boundlessness of God is possible when we find these connections, and we find the aesthetic beauty too, right? This portion talks about many beautiful materials that were used, all the colors and gemstones and gold and silver and goat hairs and linens, all of these things that are built using the limited resources that we had in the desert and according to God's specifications so that God could stay with us in the desert.